Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Liz, and I am a customer advocate at Owl Practice. Today, we will be hosting a session showing you new and revamped features we've built to further elevate your Owl experience and streamline client information management. We will be exploring the enhanced waitlist feature, the new client tags functionality, and finally, the newly released client lists feature. You will be muted for the duration of today's webinar, but there is a chat feature in GoToMeeting where our customer advocates are available to address your questions as we go. If you can't stay for the Q&A portion at the end, please feel free to email us at any time at support@owlpractice.ca with any follow-up questions you may have. Our team is always happy to help. Let's go into Owl now to explore these exciting new features in detail. We've now created a new waitlist section within the client's page that allows you to capture with more detail the client waitlist status and needs. Any clients that have been assigned the waitlist status will now appear in this section of the client's page. The waitlist view will show you all of the clients assigned to the status. The display includes important details including waitlist comments, the client's name, date of birth, waitlisted service, and phone number. From the Waitlist tab, you can click on the green icon next to a client's name to display their client face sheet. Or you can click on their name to view their client profile. You can also filter the waitlist as needed by clicking on the funnel icon at the top right-hand corner of the page. If you have an extensive waitlist, this can be an enormous help to allow you to filter which clients are waiting for a specific therapist or service. Clients can be assigned these details when added to the waitlist or at any time by editing their client profile details. When there is availability for the clinic to see a client who has been on the waitlist, they can easily be converted off of the waitlist. You can do this by clicking the checkbox next to a client's name to easily change their status to active or inactive as needed. Any waitlist comments that have been added to the client's profile will appear on the waitlist as a blue comment icon next to their name in this listing. You can hover over this comment icon to see the comments display in full. You can also add clients to the waitlist at any time. You can add new clients directly onto the waitlist or assign existing client profiles to the waitlist. For new clients, you can add them to the waitlist when you are creating their new client profile. When you click the Add Client button to add a new record into the clinic, you can set the status of the client to waitlist. You'll also see the option to assign a waitlist service alongside any waitlist comments as well. When you're creating a new client and assign them waitlist status, the client's since date will be pre-populated for the current day and will be considered the waitlist since date for this client record as well.
To add an existing client to the waitlist, we're going to open up a profile and go to their Contact and Clinical Details tab. Here you can click the Edit button to change the status from active or inactive to waitlist. From here, you can assign a waitlist since date, which will allow you to track how long a client has been on the waitlist. You can also assign a waitlist service or add in any waitlist comments to a client profile as needed. We're now going to take a look at the brand new Client Tags feature. Tags can be created and used to label client profiles. Tags are customizable, and clinics can create any number of tags needed to effectively label client profiles. Tags can be used to make certain information about the client more easily visible within their profile. And they can also be used to filter the client listing to see clients that fall into specific categories like Children's Aid Society or eating disorders. To set up tags for your clinic, go to your Settings, Practice Details tab, and click on Tags. Here you will see the option to add tags. You can type in the name of your tag into the title field, select a color, and then click the Add Tag button. Alternatively, if you don't wish to use a color from the existing palette, you can enter a hex code into the field provided for any color of your choice. Please note that tags can only be created by users with owner or admin permissions. Once the tag has been created, you will see it listed on this page. You can edit a tag at any time you need by clicking the pencil icon that appears next to it. You can also change the title of the tag or update the color assigned to it as needed. Then click Save button to complete all edits. Keep in mind that tags do have a 30-character maximum limit. Generally, the most useful tags are simple one-word phrases or acronyms that help you easily identify something important on the client's file from a high-level point of view. Tags can be assigned to a client by opening up their profile and clicking on the tags icon that appears in the profile banner. Clicking this icon will display a drop-down menu, which you can click. We can see here the available tags we've added in, or we can just start typing in the name of the tag we wish to add in the field directly. When tags have been applied to the client profile, they will appear in the profile banner. If you have applied more than 3 tags, the display will be condensed. You can click on the +1 More filter to see the additional tags that have been applied to this client's profile. Any tags that have been assigned to a client profile will always be visible in their profile banner when you're looking at their client record. But they can also be viewed anywhere in OWL that has the client face sheet accessible. If you're in the calendar, you can click on the green client icon to open the client face sheet. We'll see a section called Tags, and this will display the number of tags that have been added to this client's profile. You can also view all of the clients that a specific tag has been applied to by going to the client's page and clicking on the filter icon. For example, if you have a tag called eating disorders, you can easily sort the client's list to see all of the client profiles that this tag has been applied to. You can add as many tag filters as you'd like at a given time to see all of the client profiles that have at least one of the selected tags applied to their profile. For example, if you choose the tags eating disorders and suicide risk, you will see any client that has at least one of these tags on their profile in the list that is displayed. The client's tag feature is intertwined with the client list feature, which we will now explore. Client lists allow you to create custom lists of your clients based on the tags associated with those clients. Once you've created your own relevant tags and assigned them to client profiles, you have the ability to sort or filter the data however you need using client lists. Lists can provide greater granularity to pull high-level information based on specific categories or details, saving you time and streamlining practice administration. The more tags you have assigned to more clients, the more complex and varied your clients can be. Click the Add Custom List option in the sidebar, and you will be prompted to begin creating the list. First, give your new list a name. Next, select any number of available tags, and only the clients for which any of the selected tags will apply will be added to the list. I'm going to add in the self-help resource referral list I'm creating. This is to help ensure all my clients who struggle with eating disorders or struggle with suicidal thoughts receive ongoing community or self-help support resources from me, and they can feel supported between sessions. In the Table Columns tab, you can choose all of the sections you would like to use for the layout of the list. In the Column Order tab, you can rearrange the order that these columns will appear in. Finally, in the Sharing tab, you can determine which users on the account, besides yourself, will also be able to access the list you create. Click the Add Client List button, and your new list will be saved. Once the list has been saved, you can find it in the Custom List sidebar and click on its name to display it. Here you will see all of the clients that are a part of that list. All of the column headers you had selected are displayed. If there are too many to be viewed on one page, the page will be scrollable from left to right to see more. Each list you create is exportable to CSV file type. Clicking the download icon in the top right-hand corner of the page will download a CSV file of the list data. This file can then be opened in any spreadsheet program, such as Excel or Numbers. Thanks again for attending today's webinar, everyone. I hope that this session was helpful and informative. Please refer to our FAQ pages to familiarize yourself further with any of the features we discussed today. If you have any questions or feedback, please email support@owlpractice.ca. We are happy to discuss these further with you and how we can implement these new features with you in your practice. For anyone who is interested, please stay on the line and we'll be starting the Q&A portion of the webinar now.